think last month we reached the highest around 30k gross income for the 7 properties.
How do you feel about reaching the £30,000 a month
Well,
rental income, which is massive? It's quite a big number.
It's unbelievable.
So thank you very much for joining me today for the interview.
No problem.
Just before we start, can you give a very brief introduction about who you are, where you are, and how your business at the moment?
My name is Claire, and I'm based in Sheffield. At the moment, I have, approaching 10 property now. I have 7 successful, units, and I own 5 or 6 of them, and then the rest of it is the rent to rent.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
So you have 7 units of service accommodation, and you own about 6 of them. That's fantastic result. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, we're just losing count.
So how long have you been into the mentorship program then?
Right. So at the first time I met you, back in 2020, isn't it?
March 2020.
March 2020. I think it's quite a funny experience how I met you. I tried to introduce a deal to you.
You posted a deal in Facebook.
Yeah.
And then I saw that. I thought that's interesting.
Yeah.
And you are the deal sourcer.
You come here and then you view the property.
Yes.
And I thought we just said, let's grab a coffee.
Yes, that's right.
And then just get to know each other. And when you ask me about my background, what I learned, and I feel like I know I in the property for maybe a year. I learned from other trainings, but when you ask me the question, like, what do you know about it? It seems I don't really know that much.
I was very surprised.
Yeah. So that's how I know you. It's kind of, it just come from like, just God planned this, and then that's how I started. And I thought, okay, I think when this is a person, I want to learn. And then we share similar location, a similar background. We come from the same country. So I thought, yes, that's the person I want to learn.
I remember when you first started out, you were very hesitant. And just tell me
because
a little bit about
I just finished another training.
You spent a lot of money, for it.
Spend big fortune on that one, and then when I just finished that, and I didn't feel improved that much. So it's a fear for me, like step in another training straight
paying
away.
more money, doing more training.
Yes,
I understand. I completely understand.
But looks like it's a good decision. Yeah, I did improve a lot and learn a lot of things, and the way you teaching is totally different as other people's teaching. And the great thing for you is you in the business, and you're really practical businesswoman. So every time I meet you, if I have question something, you'll say, just do it. You just do it. So that's why I like to meet you every time when we have a conversation. I will move forward. I think I'm the person. I need someone at the back and tell me, you need to move. You need to do it. Yeah. Give me more confidence.
Oh, that's very good. Thank you. So when you first started joining the mentorship, why did you start?
The time I start, I say it's not my main strategy, by the way. I'm start with HMO and buy to let, and then the time I only have one, I say, and then managing company. And then because it's COVID, so literally no booking.
Got no booking.
No booking, and really quiet. And that's kind of the right time meet you, because you're really good at it, say, and the strategy you told me, I never heard about it. I don't know. I remember when you told me, I asked you how you find your client. You say you're not really worried about the booking. You have fully booked all the time. I say, how you find them? You say,
because we're in the same area. How am I fully booked, and then you've not got no booking?
You just tell me. You say, I don't find them. They find me.
Yeah.
I think how? That's make it. It's the confidence as well. It's because what you do. And now after 2 years learning from you, I understand what do you mean. They find you. They do find you if you set up property properly.
So how's the mentorship program impact on your life, your family life, and the business life?
Well, first of all, I bought my house. I think for personal journey, that's a big step for me. I believe I buy where I can rent, and I rent where I rent where I want to live, I think.
Yeah.
So I put all my money in the rental property. I don't buy my own.
Yes.
I think that's always my mindset in the beginning
You
of the
wanted
journey.
to put money in the investment rather than where you live.
Yeah, I just live where I can live just one bed
Yes.
apartment, that's fine. And until you really encourage, because you have children and you have your family, you told me, you said business is business, also you have family. You need to let the children settle as well. So, and then of course, because I build up the business model right, I have a certain income come in, and I learned how to raising finance in different way, and that's make me can buy my own home, and the old home actually a bit higher than I expected as well.
Yeah.
So that's totally changed in my personal journey. That's a big change for me, impact for my family and everyone happy. And my husband is supporting me because they see the results.
Yeah.
My children really interested in property because they see the results.
Yes.
And my friends around me, they see how I start from 1 and 2 and now and
10.
And changing.
That's it.
Yeah. So I think for what I do is influence other people around me as well.
That's very, very good. What do you like best of the mentorship program?
Well, you're always reachable. I call you approachable.
Yeah.
You're always approachable.
Because you're a friend.
And then I ask you, I think not only the business part, I ask you some personal things as well. Advice, and you always give me the response back. It's not like, I think when I joined the previous experience is this. I give you the contact them. I give you contact to someone you can, and for you using your own knowledge to teach me, you influence me. So that's the best part. And then your session always a lot of information. That's like 100, 200 slides. It's a lot like like a master degree in one day. That's a lot of things going on. And then when you finish the session, if I don't understand, I ring you. You're always there and I explain a bit further how to do it. So that's combined together. So that's a good training. That's what I think is really good.
Oh, thank you. So, what's your property portfolio right now? Then the revenues and where's your business right now?
So before I have one in Sheffield, that's rent, and now it's Barnsley, Sheffield, and then Rotherham. And of course, I start with one restaurant, and now I have 10. So it's growing.
So you just mentioned about the total revenue. What figure are they?
I think last month we reached the highest, around 30k gross income for the 7 properties.
How do you feel about reaching the £30,000 a month rental income, which is massive? It's quite a big number.
It's unbelievable. It's the first, I think for the first month I joined your mentorship, you asked me what's your goal. I said 10k a month.
That's right.
I think most of the people that start off with 10k
£10,000 a month.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the figure every month, so when I can reach that. And now when I do the bookkeeping for the September, I think, wow, I didn't realize.
Amazing.
The time passed really quick as well, and how the business is moving. It's not like first month 10 and second month 30. It's the progress slowly building up. So that's making me more confident. I can see the business, how that works. So what you said, the building strategy is important.
It's about the framework, the foundation, and the business model is extremely important. I think you got it really, really well.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
If somebody are thinking about joining the program, what will you say to them?
I say, come here, sign it, and join. Very simple. It's too many people talk on the Facebook group, but when you real in this session, who can deliver the real knowledge? That's another question. And then I do recommend everyone want to know this property business, like a business. You treat like a business really. Come to yours. You definitely get delivered. Well, I benefit from them, so I will highly recommend it.
Thank you very much. Yeah.